Hello and welcome to the update. I'm Talisa Ryder. In unwelcome news for some Aussies, default power prices are set to rise from July 1st. The benchmark price will climb by up to 9.7% in some parts of the country. New South Wales, Queensland and South Australia are set to be affected. The National Energy Regulator says ageing coal plants and higher wholesale prices are behind the increases. The Prime Minister will travel to the New South Wales mid-north coast tomorrow to visit flood-ravaged communities as clean-up efforts begin. Anthony Albanese has announced 70 ADF personnel have been deployed to the region to assist with the recovery where tens of thousands of people remain isolated. The PM reminding affected communities that emergency funding is available.
The disaster recovery allowance is up to 13 weeks of income support for those who've lost work due to this event in the four most severely affected local government areas. Eligible individuals can apply from 2 o'clock today.
The Liberals Party's shadow ministry is expected to be signed off this week by opposition leader Susan Lee. It's being reported moderates, including Melissa Price, Angie Bell, Andrew Bragg and Tim Wilson, will be promoted. Conservative backers of Angus Taylor, including Dan Tehan, James Patterson and Taylor himself, are expected to retain their shadow portfolios. The sale of machetes will be banned in Victoria from Wednesday. Premier Jacinta Allen says it's an interim measure until the knives are outlawed entirely from September. It comes after rival gangs armed with machetes sent a Melbourne shopping centre into lockdown yesterday.
We're doing this today as quickly as possible because we must never let the places where we gather, the places where families come together to meet, to shop, to enjoy the peace of their weekend become the places we fear. Now we are choking the supply of machetes by bringing about this immediate ban from them being sold anywhere in Victoria.
And a new brain scan, which has been found to identify the early signs of Alzheimer's, is set to be rolled out in the UK. Scientists say the precision diagnostic tool can detect subtle changes in regions of the brain typically affected in the early stages of the disease. Sport and entertainment are next. In sport, Damien Hardwick has hit out at Ross Lyon and the Saints after the St Kilda coach called the Suns the nepo baby of the AFL. Unimpressed with Lyon's comments, Hardwick commented on the low crowd at Docklands after the Suns comfortably won yesterday. Rafael Nadal has been honoured at the start of the French Open, the first since his retirement. Meanwhile, Australia's Rinky Hijikata has already bowed out after losing to his American opponent in the first round. And Oscar Piastri has finished third at the Monaco Grand Prix, Lando Norris taking the checkered flag. In entertainment news, weeks after sharing their surprise romance with the world, Liz Hurley and Billy Ray Cyrus have become a red carpet official. The new couple all smiles as they stepped out for an exhibition opening dinner in Rome alongside the actress's son Damien. Lorde has given fans the ultimate surprise by crashing a nightclub event dedicated to her in Sydney. The pop star sang and danced along to her own songs in the middle of the mosh pit. And Demi Lovato has been spotted at the end of the aisle at her wedding rehearsal. She and fiancé got engaged nearly 18 months ago. The pair first meeting while collaborating on one of her tracks. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcast newsroom. We'll have another episode of The Update for you later on.